Welcome back to Masked FC. If you're here for over 1.5 goals picks with real edge, you're in the right place. Subscribe because we post daily, and join the Discord if you want full transparency. Every pick from every video is tracked, and the wins board speaks for itself. No stories, no edits, just results. Now let's get into today's value list. Same market, same mission, 2 goals. That's it. We're not asking for a miracle, we're asking for the game to breathe. Pick 1. Burnley versus Tottenham. This one has goals written into the script. Burnley have shown they can compete, but they concede chances, and Spurs don't do quiet games. Even when Tottenham aren't perfect, their matches stay open, transitions are fast, and both sides end up creating moments. 2 goals is a very realistic line here. Pick 2. West Ham versus Sunderland. The pressure, the tempo, the urgency, it all points the same way. West Ham need points, Sunderland play with confidence, and these matchups often turn into swings of momentum. When both teams push for a result, over 1.5 is the safe way to profit from chaos without needing a specific winner. Pick 3. Sevilla versus Athletic Club. Athletic are bringing intensity, and they don't travel to sit back for 90 minutes. Sevilla at home usually find energy, but their games can flip quickly when they concede. That creates the perfect over 1.5 environment. 1 goal changes the whole rhythm, and both sides start hunting the next moment. Pick 4. Union Berlin versus Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund have the attacking quality to force goals even when the game is tight. Union at home are never passive, and they can be dangerous on set pieces in direct phases. Dortmund games are rarely sterile. 2 goals is a clean target in a matchup with enough firepower and enough fight. Pick 5. Leuven versus Union St. Gilloise. Union SG are top-level aggressive in the final third, and Leuven at home can still play brave. The key here is that Union can generate chances across 90 minutes, and even if Leuven struggle to control the game, 1 goal from either side usually opens the door for the second. Over 1.5 fits this profile perfectly. Pick 6. Sheffield United versus Ipswich. This is the kind of championship match where the tempo can rise fast. Both teams can create spells of pressure, and set pieces matter. 1 goal doesn't kill the game here, it usually wakes it up. That's why over 1.5 is the value angle, rather than trying to call a winner. Pick 7. QPR versus Wrexham. Wrexham arrive with belief and purpose, and QPR have been dealing with instability and missing pieces. When one side is pushing with momentum and the other is forced to respond, you get goal opportunities at both ends. We don't need QPR to dominate, we just need the match to produce 2 moments, and this setup is built for it. Pick 8. Leicester versus Oxford United. Leicester at home will push, Oxford can counter, and they've shown they can get on the board. This matchup has the classic pattern: one team with more control, the other with dangerous breaks. That dynamic is great for over 1.5 because it creates chances in different ways. Now we go to Spain, where Segunda games can look tight on paper, but the right fixtures still deliver. Pick 9. Leganes versus Real Sociedad B. Both teams have reason to chase points, and that usually creates risk-taking after the first goal. We're not demanding a 3-goal party. We're simply betting that the game doesn't stay frozen for 90 minutes. Pick 10. Cadiz versus Granada. This is a rivalry-style matchup with tension, but also with mistakes. When the game gets physical and emotional, the defensive structure can crack. 1 goal forces the response, and that's the pathway to the second. Pick 11. Sporting Gijón versus Mirandes. Sporting at home can build pressure and create volume. Mirandes can respond on transitions. 2 goals is a fair expectation in a game where both sides can find phases of control. Pick 12. Valladolid versus Albacete. Valladolid can play with tempo at home. Albacete are comfortable countering. That usually means chances in both halves, and over 1.5 is the smart position to take. Modena versus Palermo. Palermo are in strong shape and they create chances consistently. Modena can contribute, especially at home where they're willing to play. When you put a confident away side against a home team that can still produce, over 1.5 becomes the simplest way to extract value. So that's the card. 14 over 1.5 value picks built on the same philosophy. We don't gamble, we price the probability, and we take the edge when the bookies leave it on the table. If you want the proof, join the Discord. Every pick is tracked, every result is posted, and the wins board is updated in real time. And if you respect value betting, Subscribe to Masked FC because we're not slowing down. The bookies don't fear noise, they fear consistency. I'll see you in the next one.